What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am feeling like decluttering. I have just been really in a decluttering mood, and I wanted to just make sure I was very determined to declutter, you know, and I am. So I'm gonna give you guys a declutter. I hope you guys enjoy this declutter. I hope it's a fairly thorough declutter. I intend to go through every section of my collection in this one video, including I can't do brushes. Brushes are a whole thing. I can't do brushes, but everything else I will be going through and decluttering if I feel the need to. There's very few sections of my collection which I truly don't feel a need to declutter in, i.e. like setting sprays and concealers. I don't buy very many of those, so I don't feel I need to declutter anything. But anyways, long ranting over. If you are interested in seeing my declutter, which is hopefully going to be a good one, I'm feeling really frugal and all that jazz, then just keep watching. Oh, I did record this look. It will be linked down below. Hopefully it will come up before this, but if not, it will be linked down below. And if you didn't notice, I am recording in the month of October, spooky season. So yeah, let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so like I said, your girl is here to do a declutter. What you see right in front of you literally is my very first organizer that I really purchased. This I got from, I believe, Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm not sure. The other one I got from Home Depot, I want to say. The clear organizers I got from the organizer store, or I think that's what it's called. I don't know. And then over here is my desk, which I'm pretty sure I got from Amazon or some half, I don't know. Right here in this basket that is slowly siding in the corner of the screen, I have all the things that I have tested out and I need to rehaul for you. I'm pretty much keeping everything. I know I'm not keeping these. So there's only a couple of things that I'm getting rid of. Mainly pretty much all of these singles. These are from Silhouette Boutique. A YouTuber said that she loved them. I tried them. I'm not a huge fan of them. They're not pigmented to me. They're very, very thin, and very thin shadows on my complexion just don't attach. I just don't like them. I don't like them. I'm not going to sit here and try and like them. I'm going to declutter them. Somebody else could potentially get a use out of them. And I also had to add a magnet to the back because they weren't magnetic. So just all around, just irritating. These bottom two are from Love Luxe Beauty. I love them. They're staying. So that's that. Everything else I will be keeping. And then also I got this bronzer from NYX in Beach Bum. The whole kit and caboodle came cracked. I tried to repress it, which clearly I did, but it's not dark enough. I don't know who I was trying to fool. So this is also going to be decluttered as well. Okay, moving on to the main show. Let me move my camera up a little bit more. Up here, all of my eyeshadow palettes that I either love and or I'm getting more use out of. So all of these babies are staying. Not even gonna hold you up. These are my lip liners. I, for whatever reason, at one point was going in on lip liners. I use them from time to time, generally only when I'm using like really crazy lip colors. I'll reach for a lip liner. I'm gonna go ahead and keep them. I'm not pressed for the space, honestly, right now. Maybe when I'm starting to move, I'll really get into these, but I'm not really pressed for them. Same with my liquid liner colored range. I don't have very many. I've actually gone through quite a few of these liquid liners, so these can go ahead and stay as well. My gel pots, I go through these pretty consistently and they're all good, so these can all stay. And then lastly, over on this side are my pencils that I put in my waterline. These are all good to go. A lot of these are pretty recent, very, very new. Okay, now we're going into the top drawer, which of course you cannot see, so I'm just gonna have to tilt my camera. In this corner over here, I have my face palettes. Trying to see if there's any products. I am going to pull out some of the face palettes that I pre-made because some of these products have got to go. I just don't need them anymore. These are blotting papers that I got very early on. These are going to go ahead and be decluttered. I don't have very many primers. I only have 2 face primers that are already not in rotation. No, 3. 3 that are not in rotation and 2 eyeshadow primers that are not in rotation. So those are pretty good to stay. These are all powders that I don't particularly love, and I'm thinking about panning. So let me go ahead and bring these out of this drawer. I'll take a closer look at these. My concealers, as you can see, you can't see. As you can see now, I only have 4 concealers that are not in a rotation, either on my makeup stand or in my project pan, or in my Shop My Stash. So these can all stay. I actually haven't tried any of these, so they're all good to go. These are my brow products. I have 2 powders that I like, both of them, and I have 1 pomade. I have no pencils that are not in rotation, and I only have 2 sample size mascaras that are not in rotation right now, and the other mascaras I have in rotation are sample size as well. So all of these, I'm good to go. Let me kind of look closer at some of the stuff that I took out, and I only took them out because my stand isn't tall enough to actually stand in there comfortably. Okay, so this is, I think, an indie brand. I found it at Target. It's called Every Hue Beauty. I don't even know if you can see that, but it is a setting powder. It's like a cinnamon tone, and this would be like an under eye setting powder for me. It is like, it's like a caramelly color. Honestly, this feels like it would be a perfect, like, low-key bronzer, if not setting powder, for my best friend. So I'm gonna see if she wants this. If not, I might put this in a project pan for next year, because these powders are not bad, but I just don't need them. This is the Essence Brighten Up powder. I don't find that this is overly brightening. I actually find that this is really hard to pick up in the way that I've tried to pick them up. It is clearly brighter than my complexion, and when you blend it in, clearly that part of my complexion is lighter, but I just am not a huge fan of this, so this is just easily going. I just don't even need this in my collection at all. Then I have a powder that I put in the Ombre Blush Compact. I had already depotted this. What is this product? I depotted this and I put it back. I'm gonna actually keep this. This is gonna be one that I am actually gonna pan. This is I don't even remember. I think this might be a Maybelline powder. It says it on the back. I just can't be bothered to take it out. This is definitely one that I'm gonna keep and pan it. This is not something that I truly like, but for some reason I was getting like weird hard pan. I think it was the brush that I was using. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of get some use out of this baby. And then this is a powder that I purchased thinking it could be a bronzer. It is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance. Oh, this is a powder foundation in Clove 28. I thought this could be a bronzer. This is actually not. It's low-key a powder. And now that I see that it's literally my complexion, I might actually move this to my foundation section and get some use out of it potentially there. If I don't get any use out of it there, then it's going to be decluttered. I tend to not reach for powder products, but my makeup habits have been changing lately, so we will see. So I'm only keeping 2 of the powder products that I kind of just went through, and then these are my kind of self-made palettes that I created. These 2 are MAC products. I know this is Sketch. I can't remember this one for the life of me. These are 3 Sydney Grace highlighters. This is a blush from who? From Beauty Bar Baby. I think they actually sent this to me for free. This is a Wet n Wild limited edition shimmering blush. I actually love. Am I in focus? Yes, I actually love this blush, and this is a Wet n Wild highlighter. I'm not too keen on the Wet n Wild highlighters. They're just not a huge thing for me. This one is Crown of My Canopy. I think I'm actually going to declutter that because I'm not huge into that highlighter. The other products I really do enjoy, and I think I will get my use out of. This is debatable, this highlighter up here, but I'm going to keep it for right now. Then I have this baby. I'm not decluttering any of these, none at all. I love all of these highlighters. This one is actually super, super unique. This is from Divina Cosmetics and it's in black cherry. I guess I overestimated how dark I was because this is definitely darker than my complexion for a highlighter, but I truly, truly enjoy it. It's beautiful. These are all from Kristen Lee in the middle, and then these two are from Beauty Bar Baby, Touch of Glam, Touch of Glam, Touch of Glam, maybe Touch of Glam as well. I have them from a bunch of different places, but I love this Z palette, so that one's not going anywhere. And then I think I actually already decluttered some stuff from here. I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So let's get to decluttering. These three in this corner, I don't need these. I was trying to I was in a very big depotting mood, and I wanted to keep some things. They're nice, but I just don't need them. I don't use them. So it's time for them to go. And this purple one doesn't want to leave this palette. What in the world? I literally can't get this out. Hold on, let me get my depotting tool, because apparently I glued this into this palette. Okay, so 3 products down on this palette, and then we got these 3 up top here. These are from Revolution Pro. I went ahead and went huge and splurged on a bunch of things from Revolution Pro. I'm also going to declutter this as well. It's a really good blushy highlighter, but I don't need it. I also, this is, oh no, I like this. I like this. This is a good powder as well. So these are 3 things from Revolution Pro. I'm not a huge fan of this highlighter, so that's going. This under eye is actually pretty good, and I don't need this, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. So I only have 3 products here, so I think I'm gonna condense these palettes if I can to create maybe only 2 pre-made face palettes if possible. Let us see. Actually, we're just going to do this. I'm going to keep all of these 36mm pans in this Z palette. Then I'm just going to have the randoms in this Z palette. Okay, so I still have 3 magnetic Z palettes, but all of the products I actually enjoy and intend to use. So I decluttered a fair amount out of these. All of my face palettes that are here, I enjoy every last one of them, so they're going nowhere. And I'm just going to be putting these 2 powders back, and I'm actually going to put them in my powder section where I keep my powders. So those are going to go there. Okay, now this is my lip drawer. I'm actually going to get my chair so that your girl can be comfortable while you guys are comfortable. All right. So this is my lip product drawer. This is going to be one of the hardest drawers for me. I love lip products. I love trying different brands, unique brands, different textures, but there are a lot of overlapping colors here. I love like a brownie nude. I love purples, stuff like that. And I'm going to try and condense as best as I can. So let's go with the easy section, which is going to be lip glosses. I don't have very many lip glosses. I know I just did a declutter with this pretty recently, but we're just going to try and go in. So this is a lip gloss. I don't even think I've used this once. This is the Dose of Colors lip gloss and Over the Top. I'm going to keep that. It could be a special occasion. I dropped down to just these 2 lip glosses from MAC. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep those, or 3. Those 3. This is a lip gloss. I love that one. I love that one. I love that one. These are 3 lip glosses as well. I should try and put them over there so they kind of fit. Makeup Monsters. I have 2 lip products from them. I don't know where the other one is, of course. God forbid. I'm actually going to go ahead and declutter this. This is my NYX lingerie in what, Teddy? Yeah, Teddy. This is one of my oldest lip products. I really do enjoy this formula. Great formula, great nudie lip, but I just don't need it. So we're gonna go ahead and declutter that. And that also gives me room for this last NYX one, which I love. I'm still keeping my Kat Von D's. I know other people are like against her wholeheartedly. You be great. I'm gonna be great. We all gonna be great. Okay. Okay. I love my, what is this brand? Be Elegant Cosmetics. Very good liquid lipstick formula. I'm gonna keep those. And I already, see, that's the thing, I already went ahead and like color matched these to see if these were like the same color, and they're never the same color. I guess I didn't do that with my brownie nudes because I was like, I wear browns enough, and I do, but there comes a time and a place where I just kind of gotta give it up. Just trying to organize these a little bit better. There's my other Makeup Monsters water one. I think I might get rid of this. This thing smells. Oh my God, this thing smells. Maybe I'll leave it out. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna leave it out for a couple hours and see if that'll just get that smell out. I love these Ofra liquid lipsticks. Very comfortable formula, great formula. I'm gonna move this Nabla up here because I have room now. And I'll go ahead and move up my Menagerie Cosmetics. Maybe one of these can dupe out something that I already have. I'm gonna just think on it. I do tend to reach for my liquid lipsticks before my bullets, so maybe I can go ahead and get rid of some of my bullets, like this one. This is my KKW liquid lipstick. I don't use this. Decluttered. This is another one I don't think I've even used. No, I haven't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter it. I haven't used it since I did my last declutter. It's gone. This is from Rimmel and it's You're All Mine. It's a really nice pinky nude, but I don't reach for pinky nudes. That's just not something that I reach for, especially in a bullet format. This is another one. It's gotta go. This is More Creamer Please. I intended to use this to lighten up lipsticks. I haven't done it. Bye. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of this baby too. It's, oh, but it's so pretty. No. We're not gonna get rid of it. Let us see. This one, I low-key was not expecting the color, but now that I'm into more fall lip colors, I might want to try this again. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this one again. I was expecting it to be a bright orange and it wasn't, so that was disappointing. I love my Patch McGraths. Those aren't going anywhere. Neither is my NARS, even though this one definitely is not as bright as I was expecting, but it's okay. I'm gonna keep that baby. What is this? This is my Linda Hallberg. Yeah, no, this is a Becca. That's not going anywhere. I love that formula. It was a really good product. This is my Bite in Capricorn. I love it. Dark like my heart. Staying. Oh, my two color pops, they gotta go. If my mom doesn't want them, she really likes this formula, so these two are going. One is in Brick, which is actually a really good nude, but I have enough nudes. And this one is in LBB, which is like a burgundy-ish color. Gotta go. I don't use either of those products, and I low-key feel like those are a pretty drying product. Oh, that's why I had so much space. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let's see. I have some Kat Von D's. What are these? One is in Cathedral. What shade is this? What is this? This is like a purpley brown. I'll use that. And this is under, I'll see if my mom wants this. My mom uses reds a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this red. If not, I actually might keep it because I don't have any reds and I don't really use reds, which is why I don't have any. But you know, like they say, you always don't use it, and then the one time you want it, you don't got it. These are two. So when I tend to put lip products on, I tend to use very pigmented stuff, but I've been reaching for more sheer products at work. So I think I actually am going to keep these. I was actually going to declutter these, but I've been using more. Oh, this is basically the same thing, just in a different formula. It's okay, it's okay. I'll keep these. The more purpley one is Rapture from Urban Decay, and the other one is another Urban Decay. It's 100 Degrees. So they're both like sheer type formulas. I'm definitely gonna keep this one from Makeup Forever. I love that lipstick. It's my go-to when I want a dark blue. And this is a Marc Jacobs dark brown, which I'm keeping as well. I love that formula and that lipstick. Okay, let me start to kind of fill in these a little bit better. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So all of my bullet lipsticks fit here or up on my organizer up top. And everything else I truly enjoy. There's not a product in here that I actually don't enjoy the formula of. Let me make sure, because I know ColourPop, I was keeping a couple, but I like these. Yeah, I like these. Okay, so I just realized that my camera actually turned off while I was in the middle of my lip product drawer, but basically I ended it where you guys saw it end, and I was just saying that the products in the corner, which I'm sure you guys didn't even see, were products that I actually won from Georgia Harris, and I'm actually panning one of these products at work right now. So these will be along with some of those 2 sheer lipsticks that I'm keeping. These 2 will just go to work when I'm ready, and I will just really work on using these products. I've been doing the best that I can with kind of weeding out duplicate shaded products, and I think unfortunately I just found a duplicate, at least in my head. Let's see. So this is from Lime Crime in Nightshade, and this is from Too Faced in Twin Evil. I'm annoyed. They're literally dupes. Well, not really. This is warmer than this one, but like, I mean, good Lord. In person, you don't even see a difference. We're gonna pretend I didn't see that, because you know, I got enough terracottas, browns in here to dupe out. Should I? I'm gonna be good. I'm going to be good. I'm gonna get rid of my Too Faced one. I love this formula, but I also only have one Lime Crime, so I want to keep that Velveteen. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my Too Faced. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. Okay, so I have a lot of terracotta-y brown liquid lipsticks. If it's at least in the same formulation, I feel like I should attempt to see if they are dupes. So that was the Gingerbread Man. This is the Gingerbread Girl. And I know I have shades that are probably very, very similar. And I think I also have a brown. What is this? This is a light purple. Ugh. This is depressing because I feel like I'm gonna lose so many lip products doing this. So depressing. I feel like I have a light purple like this. No, maybe not. Okay, good. Okay, so this is also a brown liquid lipstick from Too Faced. Okay, so God, this is literally depressing. These are like lip lacquers, so I'm not even no. Let us see. This is similar. This is from Be Elegant Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Fall Photo Shoot. This is not exact. And for me to get rid of one of these, it has to be exact because I'm just not there right now. Okay, no. So those can stay. Let's check out my Give Me Glow. This is too light. All right, let's not run away. This is orange. This is pink. Why do I have this? I know I'm not gonna wear this. I'm not gonna wear this, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. This is Give Me Glow's Miss September. I know me now. I don't wear pinky lips very often, so that is a declutter. That's no. Okay, that's good. And actually that's something that I really should go through. Let me see if my Fenty matches up with that Too Faced. No. Oh. See, it's lighter. It's lighter, so your girl is keeping it. Okay. Hold on, but that's actually very valid. I do not wear pinky nudes. I wear brownie nudes. So I'm just gonna go through. This is like a bright fuchsia, but I'm gonna keep this because this is unique. We'll see if I don't wear it anytime soon. This is unique as well, so I'm gonna keep it for the time being. This is another pinky color, and I don't really wear this anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. I love this formula. This is Chrisanna and Cosmetics. This one's in Slay. I just don't wear these shades, so I'm just trying to get rid of some fluff. This is another brownie nude, which I'm gonna hope and pray does not match. No, it doesn't. Muhahaha. So this is another brownie nude that I'm gonna be keeping. I love that formula, so I want to keep it. This is another dark vampy color that I've kept, and it's really, really pretty burgundy. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I'm happy with those decisions. I'm okay with these. Yeah, I think that's all good. Let me, okay, Auntie, not even Auntie, you lost your title. Let me go through my Kat Von D liquid lipsticks really quickly and just kind of match them up. So this one matches this one, kind of, and I think this one was the Too Faced formula. I do honestly prefer my Too Faced formula to the Kat Von D formula, so I think I actually am gonna go ahead and get rid of this Kat Von D liquid lipstick, and let me see where this one, which is called Damned, fits into all of these dark vampy lip colors. I think Dried Down, it's gonna be hard to separate it between this one, these two. You know what? No, I can't. This one, I'm a flawed human, okay? This one has to come back. I love that shade too much. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. Maybe some of these other ones can go. I do have a lot of Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. Where do I think I'm going with this shade? This is a pretty light shade. What is this in? This is in Merlongo. I don't know where I thought I was going with this, so that can go ahead and go. These other ones are darker, like either reds or warmy colors, and I think these are good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the other ones, which is good. I got rid of 2 other products. I'm doing good. I think that's it. I think I'm happy with my decisions. I mean, I might be able to get rid of this baby, but no. I really like this one. This is the brownie one. Yeah, this is the brown that is like a nude kind of on my lips. It is beautiful. And then, oh, I can bring these up. Okay, all right. Relax. And then I know I said I don't do a pinky nude, but this is good. This is the only one that I was kind of on the fritz about, which is Manila. I don't know what I was trying to say just now. Manila, which is like a nude. It's pretty light, but I think I'm gonna give myself this one pass, and I'm gonna keep that one. That is gonna be the one that I keep. And I'm very happy with this. I have literally decluttered a lot for me. I've decluttered 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I've decluttered 11 with 2 maybes that will potentially be getting the boot as well. I think that's a lot for me. What is going on my phone? I'm not popular. What? And I think I got rid of all of the fake reds that I didn't like. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Let's get some strength. We're going into eyeshadow palette territory. I think I actually might put this on my lap so that it's closer. I don't have to take it off the stand. all of that jazz. Okay, now you're on my lap. Okay, so my 3 right here are my Pat McGrath. They're not going anywhere. I don't care what you say. Auntie Pat is going to stay with me for the rest of my life. Then we have my electric palette. I actually got this in that same giveaway that I won from Georgia Harris Yo. I haven't used this very often, which is disappointing. I was very excited when this was in the giveaway, so I want to give myself a chance to use this. This is why I have stopped myself from buying neons, because I have this. So I really want to go ahead and pull this out and use this more. I have my two Too Faced. I love those. My Nabla, I am low-key indifferent with this. This is one of those palettes. It works. Get it together. So this is one of the palettes that, like, it works. Oh, this is as far as it goes. Okay, it works, but I only pretty much get one look, which is disappointing. But you know, it's not terrible. The shimmers are outstanding. That's what makes this palette stand out for me on my complexion. The mattes just do not really do anything worth a cut on my complexion. So if you are my shade, I will try and remember to link down below my review of this palette. You should really look at it. Then I have my Fenty Beauty one. I still love this palette. It is definitely my go-to like glitter palette, so I'm going to be keeping this. I do want to get some more use out of this. I would be decluttering this one, the Michelou one, because there's way too much paint, hard pan, but I actually repurposed some of my singles into this palette and I love it now. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this baby just because it works now. All of the shades work, which is very, very exciting, because before I had pan. I've decluttered enough of my Blush Tribe. I love my X&O palette. Juvia's Place. Oh my lord. This is hard. This is especially hard because I just did that video finding my favorite shades in each palette. But there's some of these palettes I don't use because the overall color scheme is just not for me. I think it's getting more into my style because I'm getting more into neutrals and stuff. But like this palette specifically, the Afrique palette, there were one too many shades that just were disappointing. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to, no, I'm not ready. I know that's crazy, but I just am not ready to part ways with that. I love my Menagerie Cosmetics. That's gonna stay. Colored Rain is staying. I actually depotted the mini Colored Rain palettes and my Cheers to the Beauty and put it in here, and some of them are now floating in some of my Z palettes, so these are all staying. I love my Colored Rain singles. They're fantastic. I have my It's My Ray Ray palette, and if I want just a very basic palette just to go wherever I want to take it, this is the palette I reach for. I don't reach for it very often, but when I do, I am very satisfied. So this is staying. It actually was the palette that I took to a wedding semi-recently. I love my Viseart. This is like my top drawer. So these are the palettes that low-key rotate up on top of my of this stand. So none of these really, I wasn't expecting any of these to go. This is the section where if anything is gonna go, it's gonna go from here. So let's see if I can get you guys on top of this. Okay, so this is my Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. I'm actually considering depotting this whole palette and seeing if I get more use out of it that way. I tend to rotate my singles a lot more, and these shimmers on top are decently good. My favorite, of course, is Tinsel. That silver is just stupid. It's just stupid how beautiful that silver is, and the other shimmers are good as well, but that Tinsel is just stupid good. The mattes are very good as well. So I think I actually might depot this and just kind of take this out of my palette section and add it to my singles section. I actually okay, it's time for this to go. I tried to save as many of the singles as I could. I actually enjoy how this is now, but look at this. This is a mess. This Frankenstein palette is an actual mess. I don't need it that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. I actually do enjoy this LA Splash palette. I got this last Halloween. I don't know if they did a collection this year. I should look into that because I really enjoy this palette. Very pretty colors. This is actually honestly reminding me of the Sugar Pill palette, the fun size one that they just released. So I'm actually very happy that I was able to talk myself out of that one because this is actually reminding me of that. So good things there. I know this is not a collection, but eyeshadow palettes is where I like to talk a lot. I haven't reached for this or had the low-key urge to reach for this at all this year. So I think it's time for me to let this one go as well. This was my favorite of the two Pure palettes that I had. This is the Pure Palettes Trolls. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. My Perception palette, I'm not a huge fan of this, but I think what I'm gonna do is actually take all of these out of this palette and put this in my ColourPop Z palette, because I will rotate through these a lot more than I do now, and I'm not really, yeah. So this is gonna be another depotting situation. This is my only Certify palette. I like it. It's okay. I hate the shimmers. I hate them so much. But the mattes are good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this for a little bit longer. What I might do later on is actually depot the mattes. Because like I said, the shimmers, of course now they look decent. But I just didn't like them on the eye. So yeah, it's good for now. My two Clionadh single eyeshadow palettes, I like them. I like the shimmers I like the Paleo palette overall better than I do the Archeo palette. I thought the formula just was not where the Paleo formula was. And of course one shadow came broken and repressing it did not work. So yeah, I like the palettes, but yeah, I've already decluttered some of my Kat Von D stuff. I've come to grips with her, and I might actually depot this as well and put that, go ahead. I might honestly just do a huge, not a huge, but I might just do a big palette of just depotted Kat Von D singles because I'm not as attached to the actual packaging as I once was. I think I'm gonna do that, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and depot my Saint and Sinners palette, my Divine palette, my Metal Matte palette, and I don't think it will be a easy thing to depot this, and I actually like how this is arranged and how it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. This was for like her 20th or her 10th anniversary. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that as it is. I still want to keep my Soph palette. I still enjoy it for what it is. I'm sorry if I'm not in focus, or in frame. I like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I'm still gonna keep my Tammy palette. Oh, I have the mini Metal Matte. Do I want to keep this as it is? Honestly, the only real color is this purple. The other four are not even neutrals, they're just whites. And this brown, those are the only two shades. I might try and add that to my depotted palette of Kat Von D stuff. I like my Revolution Pro and I like my two Delancey. So I think for me that was a lot and that was very good. Now let's go ahead and go into my other organizer where I have other makeup. So give me 1 second. I forgot my Sugar Pro palette. I've had it up top because I was using it for some Halloween looks. I'm keeping this. This was way too much money. This is never leave. I am going to bring this organizer down so you guys can see it, and it's going to be in my... I'm sorry if this is not as organized and as tidy as everybody else, but honestly, I don't have those drawers from IKEA, so it's not as easy for me to get all of my stuff in frame. My stuff is taller. Anyways, I'm not explaining myself. I'm just going to keep pushing on. I have 3 sections of makeup in here. Let me do it this way. Will that be better? Okay, there we go. Okay, I have 3 sections of makeup in this organizer. I have my foundations, I have my setting sprays, and my setting powders. Now, as for my foundations, these are all foundations that I truly enjoy and I do not currently want to pan. If you did not know, I am actually currently panning a bunch of my foundations to get them out of my collection. I enjoy all of these formulas. At most, the only one that I would be like okay with parting with, honestly, is this e.l.f. one. I'm indifferent, and I actually think it's too dark for me, which if it is, no, it's not. I'm indifferent to this foundation, to be honest. So this would be one, like, if a friend that is my complexion needs a foundation, I could give this to them and I wouldn't feel hurt at all. Another thing, these two are pretty much the same. I love this Covergirl foundation. Okay, camera, I'm gonna need you to focus on the right stuff. I love the Covergirl foundation and the full spectrum, so that's why I'm keeping them both. But honestly, they're the exact same formulation, so it's irrelevant to really have them in my collection. Other than that, I truly enjoy all of the foundations that are here. The ones that I'm panning are ones that I am not necessarily a fan of, so that's why I'm panning them. And I just moved this Bare Mineral one over here, so we'll see if I get any real use out of this. If I don't, it's just going to be good to just declutter, because I don't really need it. As for my powders, or my setting sprays, as you can see, I only have 2 setting sprays. I have 2 other ones in rotation right now, which is my Max Fix Plus, and I have my Boscia. These are 2 that they're in rotation. Oh, and I also have my Ofra in my Shop My Stash. This I use just to kind of get things to melt in my face. This I use to get things to really stick to my face. This is the first setting spray that I've ever had. I'm getting close to like maybe halfway, which is very good. Before I was nowhere near halfway. So this, I'm pretty confident I will have finished up by the end of the year. Same with my Max Fix Plus. And then I will work on the last 2 setting sprays. I have one matte version, which is the Max Fix, oh my God, MAC Fix Plus matte version, and then I have a dewy finish setting spray. Why did I get a dewy one? Your guess is as good as mine. So yeah, I will eventually need to get probably at least one more setting spray just to keep in rotation. But other than that, I'm happy with those. I'm happy with my foundations. I do want to get my foundations down to like 10 total in my collection at one time, which is why I'm not purchasing any foundations. I also have 2 foundations in my Roundup organizer, which I need to talk about. So I truly I don't need any foundations. As for these powders, I chose my top loose powders. I really enjoy all of these loose powders. One is colored, the milk one. Then I have 3 that are not colored. One is lavender, which is the Becca one. The other 3 are basically translucent. I love them. I'm not getting rid of any of these. I have 3 really small ones, and then I have a couple of pressed powders. All of these I enjoy thoroughly, so I'm not getting rid of any of these. I kind of just, I guess, wanted to show you guys what I had. And yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, can I get rid of anything here? I mean, can I is a very loose term. I'm really not tied to, you know what, I need to get rid of some things. I'm gonna get rid of these 2 foundations. I'm not tied down to either of these. They're both okay foundations, but I'm not really like set in my ways to keep these. So this is the e.l.f. one in Espresso, and this is the BH Cosmetics one in deep beige. I've never heard that to describe me. Anyways, so I'm getting rid of those 2 foundations. What is, okay, all right, please calm down. Yeah, everything else I am attached to. I am. And should I be attached? I shouldn't be attached to both my Covergirl and my Full Spectrum, seeing as they're the exact same foundation. I'm keeping them both. They're from 2 different brands. So yeah, right now, foundation wise, these are the only 2 things that I am decluttering. So yeah, Alrighty, let's keep pushing on. These are the lipsticks that I keep behind me up in my organizer. As you can see, for a little bit I was obsessed with getting MAC limited edition lipsticks. I have quickly gone through that obsession and it's gone. So I kind of want to go through and just look at all of these lipsticks just to see if these are colors that I want, if these are formulas that I'm okay with keeping. I can already tell you off the bat, I am perfectly fine getting rid of these two lipsticks. These are both from the Sephora collection. One is in 50, the other one's in 45. I'm not very attached to these. If I'm not attached to it, it's time to let it go. So that's kind of my mindset. I also apparently have ColourPop here, which means I need to move all my ColourPop in one area. I don't like that. So I have some ColourPops over there. Let me go through and see which ones I am going to declutter. Probably none, because these first 3 rows are all MAC and the last 2 aren't. But let me just go through them. Okay guys, so from all of these lipsticks, I found a couple that I want to kind of go through and just see, like, is this even worth keeping? I know a couple of these ColourPop ones were ones that I purchased. Can you guys see? No. I know a couple of these ColourPop ones are things that I purchased when I was really trying to get like my perfect orange, and these were not it. So I'm wondering why they're still in my collection. Like I don't understand, like, at all, because I've already established that I wasn't a huge fan. So let me just swatch everything. And if something's like a huge red flag like this, who in the dickens do I think I am that I'm going to use this? I know I don't wear pinks like this. Like, why? Why? I don't understand. This is like a darker mauvey pink, so I might pull this off. Yeah, I'll pull that off. Okay, I can definitely keep that. I don't understand some of my rationale. I was just stuck in a mindset. This is a brown. I will keep that. Stuck in like collect, 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 and I just didn't think about, like, who are you collecting this for? Because you're not collecting for yourself. This Nicki Minaj lipstick, like, never used it a day in my life, like, ever. So why did I buy it? Your guess is as good as mine. I think I've only swatched it. This is like a pinky. I think I might keep that, because that, it's a pink, but like, I don't even think you guys can see, so this swatching is irrelevant for you guys. And then I have my Crazy Insomniac from ABH, which I haven't used in a while. It still smells good. I might keep that. I did use it for a little while. Okay, so, oh God, okay. What are the ones that I really just do not need? The Nicki Minaj one is gotta go. This Lime Crime one gotta go. I'm kind of indifferent. I think, am I gonna, see, that's the thing. Am I gonna use these shades? Am I really gonna use them? I know the Nicki Minaj one I'm not gonna use. It's way too light. But the two pinks, I don't really have pinks. I'm gonna keep these because I don't really have pinks, which I know is stupid, but just in case your girl is in the mood for a pink, I have something. And as for these, what I'm gonna do is figure out which one is which first of all, because I was the genius that, okay, this is the one. Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of this one, the Flower Seasons one, and keep the other two because they're more orangey. They're just not my perfect orange, and I will still get some use out of them. So decluttering still some more. What I need to do is kind of get this organizer together because it's now a hot mess express, especially because I like decluttered so many and then brought them back. Sable H. This is from MAC. Okay. So not the prettiest, but this is how it looks right now. I am going to pull all of my ColourPop lipsticks from my drawer and just put all of my ColourPop together because I hate when brands are not together. Oh, are they all in here? Okay, just kidding. All of my ColourPop are here, so I don't know. I was lunching for no apparent reason. And now everything is halfway together. I hate that. That has got to change. Okay, that's better. All of the liked bullets are together. So yeah, that is that. Okay, and then the last thing that I have up at the tip top are my single shadows. These in theory should all be very unique shadows that I don't have either the formula or the shade anywhere else. My JD Glow HD crystals are unique, but I think I'm actually going to put them in a different drawer because this drawer are like temperamental singles or singles that like need to be put on a special way. So these can all go together. I'm actually going to go ahead and put my Kristen Lee singles that she gives me, or samples if you will. I'm going to put those there as well. Basically not going to have anything here. This is something I've never tried, so let me just go ahead and declutter it. I keep keeping it around. No reason to do that. This is a Kat Von D single in, what is this? In Thrasher. I keep switching this to different places. I have realized that I have this shade in eyeshadow palette, so I'm decluttering this. These are two singles that I have chosen to keep for various reasons. This is a silver. I have silvers in depotted like Z palettes and just in palettes. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. This is an Urban Decay single in Dead End. It's pretty, but it's not unique. So this has got to go. This is a ColourPop single. This is unique. This is like a warm bronze, but it also has glitter in it. I'm definitely keeping that. I'm definitely keeping that. And this is another unique one from ColourPop, so I'm definitely keeping that. This is a unique one from NARS, keeping. And then these are two from Stila, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep these as well. So I decluttered a fair amount. I decluttered 4. All right, now I'm at bronzers. You guys know how important bronzers are to me. These two bronzers are both good. I'm not gonna even bother to look in there to see if I wanna declutter any of them. And now I'm into my main bronzer section. And I just brought it to my lap just to kind of look. This stupid expensive bronzer again. I'm gonna declutter it. I'm so hurt. I really am. But this is the Guerlain Terracotta bronzer in 09 Intense. It's not intense. It's not deep. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm so hurt about this, you guys. You don't even understand. If you know me, you know how much I love bronzer. Let me swatch it and then I can show you. This is where it is right there. It's not deep enough for me. I need to stop playing myself. It's gone. Let me see. I also was not a huge fan of this Bronzer from Morphe. I also just didn't think it did anything at all. And it's that second swatch right there. So this is also going to be another declutter. Oh my god, I'm growing up because you guys know I do not declutter stuff. Also, this ABH bronzer does not work for me. It's in Cappuccino. I don't know how other people were able to get it to work for them, but for me, it looks like ash or a face powder. So it's time for that to escape from my life. This is another product that I thought I could use as a bronzer. I'm actually going to move this to my powder drawer, and this is the Sun Powder bronzer or powder from MAC. It's a powder. It's literally my complexion shade. I don't know why I have that in this drawer still. I guess wishful thinking. Everything else is good. I'm working on a couple of other bronzers. You'll see them later on in this ridiculously long video. Let us see. Now I have my liquid eyeshadows. I'm pretty content with all of these. I think the only one that I don't really use is this Bobbi Brown. I can declutter that. I actually am pretty content with everything else. I think everything else I use or I wish to use, which is a thing for me. So yeah. Also, these are definitely not going anywhere. These are all like my special singles that like, these are beautiful, so they're not going anywhere. My glitter drawer. This, okay, hold on. Can I still can't get my camera to see that. So my glitter drawer has got to change. All of these from Lana Beauty, unless they're like this formulation, which you can actually see the glitter, I'm just gonna declutter it. I know me. I'm not gonna use these like half-baked, like satiny shades that were in the bundles that I got. I thought they were all glitters and they're not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick them up right now so that they're not even in this drawer anymore. Okay, so I'm decluttering, if I can get them in one palm, I'm decluttering these four kind of pigments. I thought they were glitters, they're not. They're pigments basically, and I don't like them. I don't enjoy them. I have 4 other glitters and some other liquid glitters. I like all of those. Those all can stay, except for low-key, I just don't like this Urban Decay one. This Urban Decay one, the product just does not seem to grab on the brush very much, but it's okay. I still use it, so I'll keep it. Okay, at this point, you guys should be able to see what's going on now. This is my blush drawer, and I am attached. Okay, I'm attached, and of course you can't see. So let's go back to the lap. You're back to looking at my lap. I have already kind of mentally prepared myself for this section of my declutter. Where is that blush? So this is the blush I actually had on today. My Laura Mercier I want to keep. What are the blushes that I wanted to get rid of? I had like prepared myself for these. Oh, okay. Hourglass is going, okay? I tried this recently and it just looks like ash. I don't know. I don't know. It looked good when I tried it in the store. It looked good the first couple times and then it just ash. So gotta go. I feel like this isn't the most flattering blush either, but I don't honestly remember. I'll keep it for now. It's not holding up too much room. What is this? That's good. Kevin Aquan, good. Oh, Too Faced. Some of these blushes have got to go. This one, I've given up. Gotta go. Okay. Can't remember the pigmentation of this on my cheeks. It looks good. I think I'm gonna keep this one. What about, oh, this one's good. I know this one's good. I think I'm also going to go ahead and escape this one. This one is a satiny blush, which is why I was keeping it. It's nice, but the pigmentation level is just not there. And no, I'm just get rid of them. Get rid of them. My NARS blushes, I really and truly don't want to get rid of any of them. I love them all in their own special way. So I most likely won't, but I need to kind of look at them to make sure. This I don't know where I think I'm going with that, but it's okay. I've already paid for it, so let's keep it, I guess, while I have it. Okay, those are good. These two, I did use them. This one definitely more than the warmer one. The warmer one, I think I kind of use more as a highlighter, but it's not even really a highlighter. It's like, it really is like a blush topper. It's just not highlighty enough for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep these. Are you going to use these, sis? I'm not. I'm gonna get rid of definitely this one. I use this more, especially when I wanted like a lavendery blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. My Kevin Aquan stupid expensive blush, we're gonna keep this. These are my LA Girl blushes. And I feel as though I have these in palettes, and I prefer palettes. I know I have this. I have this in my my palette from Fumi, the one she called it her son, Adrian. So definitely gonna go ahead and declutter that. And then this one, which is basically like a red cement color. I'm gonna check my blush palettes because I don't think this is a very, the formula of this is good. That's why it stayed in my collection very long, but I'm gonna check. If I have a dupe for this, it's going, because I do prefer to reach for my palettes because it's just multiple things in one go. What is this Dior blush? Is this the mauve one too? Yeah, this one's staying. I like this one. It's like a movie. It's more pink on me, but it's still a good blush. This is staying. Is this the one that I wanted to get rid of? I know I wanted to get rid of one of these, and now I don't remember which one or why. So we're gonna keep them both. And I do like my Charlotte Tilbury blush. I really do like that. So all in all, we're doing good. I'm getting rid of things. And now I have a complete back row, so I can theoretically buy 4 new single blushes. We'll see if I do that, but I have the space now. So these are all going goodbye. So my battery is, you know, trying to die on me, but I'm gonna keep chugging on as long as I can with this battery. Already, I know I'm getting rid of this. I didn't like it, whether I was using it wrong or whatever. I didn't like it. It's gotta go. Highlighter wise, oh, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of La Peach. I thought this was just too icy on me. I just did not like it. It was the Jackie Aina collaboration with Artist Couture. I'm happy I supported her, da-dee-dee-da-dee-doo, but no, it's time to go. I'm gonna kind of bring you in so that I can come in, because otherwise I'm looking out. I love my highlighter palettes. I love all the formulations and all the colors. So these are all staying. Oh, also, this was a highlighter that was given to me. I didn't even want it. It was just came with something else that I purchased. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this. It's a really icy pink. I can't pull off icy pinks, hence why I'm getting rid of La Peach. I love my Dose of Color highlighters. Those can stay. Makeup Geek Good. What is this? Kristen Lee, that is staying. She can go with Jackie Aina. What are you? Oh, this is Laura Geller. She is staying as well. Very pretty highlighter. I don't really use her, but I like her. What is this? Ugh. Givenchy is staying. There's no, you have to pull that from my cold dead hands. Honestly, I think the only ones that I'm going to be looking into actually getting rid of are honestly my cheapest ones. I'm gonna keep this because it's unique and it helped me to not buy something else. Actually, let's move Givenchy here because that can fit. Let's move this here. Let's pull this out because I have really refined my highlighter collection in my opinion. And these are the only 3 highlighters that I'm even questioning. So the Don't Flutter Yourself highlighter from Wet n Wild, the Hummingbird Hype. I actually think these were blushes, but I turned them to highlighters. And then this Laura Geller Peach. Oh, Peach Glow. That means it has a peach undertone. Oh, this is staying because no, that's staying. And I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter the 2 Wet n Wild ones. I don't reach for them. I'm honestly not a huge fan of the formula. It's a nice formula, but just because I have more expensive ones, it just does not stand out. Okay, since we're here, let's go over here. These are my smaller eyeshadow palettes that I have in my collection. This is really where I pulled to get a lot of the eyeshadow palettes that I put in my shop, my stash. The only things in here that I'm considering decluttering are my 2 remaining ones from Smashbox. Now it has nothing, well, it does have something to do with the formulation. I'm not a huge fan of the formulation. I was just a huge fan of the colors. Okay, my camera shut me off. I'm a huge fan of these color schemes, not necessarily the formulation. And I was going to declutter both of these honestly, but the reason I wasn't a huge fan of this one is because of the lack of mattes, but this one has more mattes and they're both the same color scheme. So I think I'm actually gonna give them another try in my collection. All of my other small palettes I either adore. Okay. All of my other small palettes I either adore or they fit somewhere for some reason. So I'm good with these. Okay, right under these are my Z palettes. This is already a long enough video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do a video of reorganizing my Z palettes for you guys separate so you guys can see all of my singles and we can kind of go through that. So I'm not gonna do those in this video even though I truly want to. It's just been a very long video. Right here, all of extras that I have. So you can see I have 2, like I have a bunch of sponges. That's the predominant thing that I get, sponges, or I'll buy like lotion. Like the lotion, I have some back there from like my friend's line, so I wanted to support her, but I also don't need to open it right now, so it's back there. I also have an extra Pixie. I don't need that right now, but when I need it I can go. So that's what that is. Then I have, this is kind of a random drawer right now. It's housing random stuff for my Halloween looks because I am recording during the month of October. There you go, you can see it now. This is my decluttered bin. So all the things in here have been decluttered and they're good to go to somebody else. The very bottom right here is housing empty Z palettes and other random stuff. So that's what that is. And this is my actual junk drawer. So I've done the makeup other than my Z palettes, and now I kind of want to show you guys my organized section where I actually film. So I'm going to switch my camera around, put everything that I decluttered back in my like declutter section that I'm kind of gathering up, and then we kind of will round out this video. Okay, so I have kind of moved it around, but this is what I see. This is what I look at every time I film. My camera is usually up here in my ring light. You guys can see the bottom of my ring light. Everything that's up top, I'm not decluttering because I'm using it. I'm either panning it or I'm actually actively using it because I enjoy it. So these are all good to go. Then you see, hopefully, this is my top drawer to my kind of makeup place. I have a rag. This is the dirtiest rag you've probably ever seen. It just kind of helps me out. I have my Project Pan palettes right here, which they're not being decluttered. This is also a kind of makeshift like 1 palette palette. I have highlighters, I have blushes, and then I have a very basic neutral eyeshadow palette look. This, I was trying to dupe out the California Lovin' eyeshadow palette, so this is what that is. But in the event that I need a really quick look, but I want it to be simple, I can just pull that eyeshadow or that palette and get basically everything done. I am going to kind of clean up because I did just film before this, so it's a little unorganized. This is a palette that I'm trying to force myself to use. I have an idea on how I'm going to be able to use this a little bit more, and I will be doing that when I reorganize my singles. But I bought this last Halloween and I pretty much have not really used it since. So I'm very disappointed in myself, but I will be getting my use out of it soon. Other than that, I am panning this. I'm going to pan this next. These are products that I want to get use out of. These are in my project pan. Everything in the back corner are empties, and then in this back corner are the remaining foundations, other than the one Revolution foundation I have in my stash right now, for that project. So I have a foundation project which I will be updating. I know I haven't updated it in like the past 2 years, but I will. Past 2 months, but I will. Next drawer are new items. So these are all new items that I have not fully tested out somehow, some way. So when I do a full face of new items, I go into this drawer. Some of these I have already hauled. I typically like to haul my items first and then put them in this drawer. So because I haven't really tested them out fully, although I have tested this out, I'm not a huge fan of either of these, and I swear I tried. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter them. I've tried. I'm not gonna force myself to like these things. So that is that. Some of these are samples. I don't even know what this is. This is a highlighter. Child, I'm not taking a highlighter out of a bag. That can go in the trash. These are some singles. I think this is a perfume. Yeah, I think that's a perfume. I might try that a little bit later. These are some more glitters from Sydney Grace. I have tried this. This is a beautiful formula. I need to move that out of here. Another blush that I do not need. A bunch of bronzers. I think I've made up my mind when it comes to this. This just did not work. I've tried this multiple times and I still have the packaging, for Christ's sake, but I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter it. It is the Too Faced Tutti Frutti Blush Duo in Apricot in the Act. This is why I'm forcing myself to swatch things before I buy them. I didn't swatch it. I thought it was gonna be neutral on me. I don't like it. And I'm actually thinking about decluttering this too. I've only used this like once or twice, but it just isn't worth a cut. I think I am. Yeah, I am. This is the L'Oreal Blush Please Blush in Blushing in Saint Tropez, whatever that. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. This is on the chopping block for me. I only tried it once, but it just didn't show up at all. This is the Balms bronzer and Take Home the Bronze. So that's on the chopping block. Same with this Cover FX duo. It's on the chopping block as well. So we'll see if they make it through. It might not, and honestly, it is what it is at this point. I enjoy this. It's not necessarily as dark as I thought it was, but it definitely allows the bronzer to connect. So I don't know why it's still in this drawer. This can definitely come out. But yeah, if it's still in this drawer, that means that I'm testing it or I have not tried it at all. So do keep that in mind. I'm actually going to move these two over to the right. No, I'll just keep them in my lap. I already know how I like this. What? Oh, girl, you need to keep this organized. That's for a video idea. We'll see if I ever get to that idea. As you can see, I have a decent amount of stuff to test out and enough bronzers to test out for a lifetime, but you know how I am. These are all highlighters and these are all bronzers. These are all other stuff. So yeah, and then the last drawer in here is basically miscellaneous. No reason to look at that. The last thing that I'm going to show you are some things that I have. I have like a Foot Locker right here. That's the part of my Foot Locker, and on here I put eyeshadow products that I need to give more use. So this is actually a Z palette that I got into today finally, and I'm not decluttering any of these. I love all the formulas that I tried. I tried these, which are from Unique Beauty, and these are for your face. These middle two, I truly don't remember where they're from, and there's no name on the back, so I guess the brand doesn't want to be claimed. So right now that's good to keep. I am definitely keeping this. I've been using this nonstop pretty much. I actually need to put that back in its rightful place, so I will. I used this eyeshadow palette today, which if you're wondering where it was, I still have it. This is my Visi Art Dark Mattes palette. And then I have, there's always something. Okay, then I have my Violet Ink palette. I've done one look with this on camera, and in general, I do intend to potentially do a 2 or 3 looks on palette with this, so stay tuned for that. I need to test out these singles. I got some more singles from Touch of Glam, and then these two, I don't even know where they're from. Oh, I hate when brands, oh, this is from Terra Moon. So these two are from Terra Moon. Come on. Focus in frame. These two are from Terra Moon and these are from Touch of Glam, so I need to test these babies out. These are some multi-chromes and duochromes, so I'm very excited about that. And I still have not gotten myself, can I zoom out? I can't. Good Lord. I still haven't gotten myself to test out these babies. These are all from my Sydney Grace Christmas in July sale, so I definitely will be going in on these. I have so many singles to test out. And then the last makeup item that is over here is not something that I need to test out. I just house it over here because it is so big. And this is my huge palette. So I have my JD Glow singles, my Melt Cosmetics depotted stacks, and then I have my Give Me Glow singles. So my Give Me Glow are the first 3 rows, Melt are the next 2 rows, and then JD Glow are the last 1.5 kind of rows. I love all of these singles. They're all beautiful, very close to my heart, but you know, they were big and they were taking up a lot of my smaller Z palettes, so I decided to put them in these Big Daddy palettes. I'm considering depotting my Juvia's Place palettes, but I've seen a lot of horror stories, so I don't want to do that right now. So that is it. I've decluttered what I'm going to declutter. I feel like I am in a good place. I'm gonna stop having you stare at my floor, and I'm gonna move you over to where I put everything that I decluttered so you guys can see kind of the grand finale total situation. All right, so I just have everything kind of spread out, but these are all the things that are leaving my collection currently. This small stack right here, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 palettes I'm actually going to be depotting and putting in Z palettes. Like I said, I use my singles and rotate them a lot more, so I'm going to be depotting these. Everything else is getting out of my collection. Various things will be thrown away or they will literally be given away. Like I said before, I'm 99% sure I'm just going to be giving these away on my Instagram. So if you want some of these, do kind of keep a lookout on my Instagram. I will have my Instagram on the screen and down below. It's always down below in my description box in case you're wondering, but I will also have it on the screen for this video so that you can follow me if you're interested in seeing or asking for any of the things that you saw me declutter. Yeah, the lip products I'm pretty much going to just throw away unless it's going to like a very close friend or family member. It just doesn't need to be, that's just not something I feel comfortable giving to you guys. Like the foundations, have at it, the liquid products have at it, or the cheek products have at it, and then the powder products I will sanitize before I give to you, unless it's just like not sanitizable, like that the palette that is the Frankenstein palette. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't a huge declutter. I do still have a decent collection, but I have definitely gone through and decluttered a lot this year, so that I feel as though I am down to like my core products, and I'm really enjoying the products that I have. I am finding reasons not to buy new things, which is always a good thing. And yeah, I'm just enjoying the things that I really am bringing into my collection. Pretty much all of this stuff, 90% of it, I did not purchase this year. Some of the things I did purchase this year, but they were like adventurous. So like these cream products, I'd never had a cream product before, so I purchased those for the first time. Those two blushes right there, I did purchase this year, but you know, it's the L, it's fine. All the cheek products, all the eyeshadows, I did not purchase this year, so that shows that I'm doing a lot better. The lip products I did not purchase this year. Those are all from previous years, so I feel like I'm doing better and I'm learning about myself more, which is the whole reason why I'm here, you know? So enough babbling. This video is long enough just talking about my collection. I don't need to babble on about just random stuff. If you guys are like, I'm definitely going to be doing a reorganizing my singles video soon, and I will be decluttering certain singles that I just don't want anymore from that, or that I find are duplicates. So do keep an eye out for that. And I think that's it. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.